The countdown to skateboards continues today with another in-depth look at what's to come in Season 8 of Riders Republic. Today, we're going to take a look at that brand new shipping container park in the newest location on the map, the Deck. Welcome back to episode 84 of the Riders Report.
Before we get started today, we want to recognize our existing YouTube members. A special thank you goes out to executive producers Bonecrusher 2D, Coach 34, and my mom, co-producers Captain Snowbeard and Kilavepa, and our fans and Fans Plus.
If you'd like to become a member for as low as 99 cents a month and help support our channel, you can hit join below to learn more about perks like early access to the Riders Report, emojis and badges, a members-only video per month, sneak peeks, and more.
There will be no Riders Report next week on Wednesday, August 2nd, because I will be out on vacation, but we will be right back on August 9th. Last week, Riders Republic posted a community update talking a little bit more about Season 8. First, they mentioned they will have an exciting festival that will set the rhythm for the season when it launches. They confirmed that replay mode is still set to release in Season 8. And finally, they named this new area you've been seeing in some alpha footage from players. This new area is going to be called the Deck, and it's divided into multiple parts. This area will have some incredible opportunities, including bowls, half pipes, a mega ramp, and we already covered the X Games Park and the Vans Park. So today we're going to talk about the third out of 5 locations, the Village of Containers.
Let's go. Yeah, you just reminded me of a great story when we were in Poland for the Olympic tournament with Steep. We were talking to the other game hosts, the tournament hosts, about how you can buy a shipping container, like a train freight shipping container on Amazon for not that expensive. But it looks like Riders Republic was privy to that information because they bought a ton of them to put in the new location, the Deck. This is the third. Is this 3 of 3 parks in the new update for Season 8?
This is 3 of 5. We did the X Games Park, we did the Vans Park, and then there is also the one in the warehouse that's Tony Hawk. It's all kind of vert ramps for skateboard. Yeah. I don't know what they'll call that yet. And the 5th one is more of an open bowl area. So we'll cover those other 2, not next week, but the following 2 weeks. And this one is all shipping containers. Reclaimed, I would say, too, fitting into your theme that you love. There's a ton of shipping containers stacked up. We have ramps, we have rails. You can go through them, you can go below them, and you can go on top of them. There's plenty of opportunity.
Yeah, in the best way possible. This one feels grimy. It feels dirty. It feels a little raw. It feels like true hard street riding. I love the design of this park. We're already familiar to using shipping containers from the ridge and other things in populated areas around the map. But this is just, it's wonderful. It looks like there's a lot of fun nooks and crannies to explore. Looks like a little more intimate of a park, a little more focused of a line than the X Games and Vans parks that we conquered last week.
Some of the cool things in this, too, it's like Riders built a village out of shipping containers to live in and ride in. A lot of them have some doors and windows on the side. I'm sure they're still updating visuals as these were some early alpha footage, but you have stickers like slapped across a lot of the shipping containers. And there's also some cool street features, too. So you have small sets of stairs, you have little plant features, and there are also some you have those like 2-inch curbs that you can grind on. So they're just off of the ground. And it feels like, this one I'm looking at right now, there's some lantern lights hung up around the shipping containers. So it's very much like a little lived-in rider's village that from far away and from the outside might look like a storage lot outside of a train station. But once you get in there, people are partying.
I was going to say, this really feels like, I don't know if this translates anywhere outside of the U.S., but like building a shack with your friends when you're in elementary school out in the woods, where you just kind of grab whatever you could to build it. It has that like homemade, home bake feel to it. I really, really enjoy it. Like someone just had some strand lights left over and they're like, cool, throw it at the container park. We don't have an official name for this yet. So have you been calling this anything?
The just shipping container area for now. It's got to be some sort of village or, something around those containers of the yard. There's no trains or stations or anything around. So I don't know where this fits into the lore. Does that go back to the plane crash where all the shipping containers dropped out, or did they hijack a train and, make it their own?
Well,
that's for another episode.
Yeah. All right. I won't even start. Yeah, there are a lot of nooks and crannies here. I really hope that visually they start adding some little Easter eggs here and there, some different things. Ubisoft is known for that with the rubber duckies and other things that have transcended a lot of their AAA titles. This seems like a wonderful area for hardcore riders to take a minute and truly explore all of the different faces of these shipping containers to see what can be seen. Because if there's anywhere in this map to tag, it's going to be this park right here. But this one, again, looks like a ton of fun. I can't wait for jam sessions. I can't wait to ride this with a couple friends. I really hope that they are able to figure out some way to have some larger events in more intimate spots like this one.
It feels a lot like the city we got in Alaska in Steep, where you have the alleys that you can ride in between the buildings with some rails and some ramps and street features. But then you have rails halfway up, and then you have the on top, like the rooftops that you can also weave through. So, going back and thinking about it, it played a lot like that area, but it's not a city like Mammoth or Ketchick, I think it was Alaska, where it's pre-built homes that are snowed in or just riding through. This is something that the riders are built, and it's the first area that's would be like rider built in the Republic. I mean, we have the Ridge, but that has like tents and some RVs and stuff. You bring commercial. Yeah, this one's kind of cool. I'm interested to see if they play more of this.
Yeah, I am. I'm really looking forward to more and more of those tasty wall rides. There are just these massive vertical. You hit a quarter pipe and just send it up 2 or 3 shipping containers. That would be a lot of fun to have like a height challenge. Like we have a mega ramp. If there's some way to have just a who can get highest on this quarter pipe challenge, this might be the spot for it. Yeah, it looks like a really fun homebrew park that is sandwiched within some more like official constructed parks for X Games, for Vans. But truly, the deck, the new area that is going to encapsulate all of these new features that we've been seeing in the alpha footage of season 8 is now called the deck, and we can't wait to see the other 2 parks as well. I believe we're going to touch on those in the upcoming weeks as well. But yeah, excited to see how this one plays out. It looks like it rides really well, and I can't wait to get a line in myself. Well, this week's Roundup is going to be kicked off by a tease of a video that has yet to announce its release date. It is in the works. This may very well be the largest edit project to date in Riders Republic. And it's coming from Zerk Gets Focused and Abouts. 2 names that have competed in the TFG competitions, and 2 names that are mainstays, not only on Discord, but on YouTube as well as content creators in the game. These 2 riders have been collecting clips since the game's release. I don't know if this includes beta or not, but since the game's official release, they have been collecting their best clips and they are putting it together in a Ridge TV just like super edit. I cannot wait for this. Zerk was sending me some little, graphic questions. We were talking about some different graphics that are featured in the game. And I saw an 18-second teaser for this. They're doing it right. They are taking their time and they are doing it well. This might be a pretty big whale coming our way soon. So keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed to Zerk Gets Focused and Abouts over on YouTube. You are not going to want to miss this. And of course, we'll share it on the Roundup when it comes time. But yeah, make sure you give them a sub beforehand so you don't miss it.
It's going to be awesome. And I'm very happy they're using the Ridge TV theme because I feel like it's not used outside of competitions in the game. And I want to see that brand expand more. And in the background playing us out, we will have Ian Hawk BMX once again. He's put together a lot of the pipe community's best clips. And I believe it's one of the first ones out there too. So give that a watch. He's also racing us to 2,000 subscribers. We'll see who gets there first.
Yeah, where are we right now? As it stands on Monday, the 24th of July, 2023.
We're at 1992, so 1,992. 8 more people.
We have 8 left.
And we'll have a super embarrassing live stream of all of our old videos going back to the first ones we uploaded to YouTube.
Yes. Again, please tell mom, please tell dad, tell grandma to drop a subscription or just a follow over on the Nick and Mitch YouTube channel. But hey, thank you for joining us for episode 84 out of our first 100 guaranteed episodes of the Riders Report. A special thanks, as always, goes out to our subscribed YouTube members, executive producers Bone Crusher 2D, Coach 34, and Mama Bell, along with co-producers Captain Snowbeard and Killa Vapor, and of course, our fans and Fans Plus.
And our members do really help support the channel because we put it back in, we get some cool clips and music and themes and everything else. Just helps us make better content and more content, and you'll get in return some cool stuff like early access to the show, emojis, badges, members only videos, sneak peeks, other things. They're all listed there. And if not, just subscribe because it does help the numbers. We're getting more and more views every week, and then you'll get to see some fun videos really soon.
Well, hey, there is a milestone that we hit today that we need to take a second to celebrate. Mitch, we are celebrating our 2,900 and I think 20th day of our Snapchat snap streak. We have sent each other a picture every day for the past 8 years to the day. So for better or for worse, I've seen your face every day for the last 8 flipping years, and I can't wait to see it for another 8. We will not be uploading a new episode next week, the 2nd of August. We will be back with episode 85 on the 9th of August. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll see you same place, same time, just, 14 days from now. But until then, I'm Nick.
And I'm Mitch.
And we'll see yins on the slopes.